Hey there. So we're in Romans, covered Romans 7 on Sunday, Romans 7, 1-6, and the fact that we are no longer under the law. We're not bound to the law. We've died to the law. We've been released from the law. And I know some of you perceptive Bible scholars are like, wait, remember Romans chapter 3, verse 31, where Paul says, do we then overthrow the law by this faith? By no means. On the contrary, we uphold the law. So do we uphold it or are we released from it? Well, really good question. The key is context. The rule of exegesis is the same as the rule of real estate: context, context, context. So in Romans chapter 3:31, he says we uphold the law, but then he goes right into chapter 4. There's not a chapter break in the original, and he goes to the law. He goes to the Torah. He goes to Genesis to show that we're justified by faith, not by works, and Abraham's our example. So we uphold the law in that it points forward to the gospel. In fact, just 10 verses earlier, in 3:21, he said that exact same thing. He said, but now the righteousness of God has been manifested apart from the law, although the law and the prophets bear witness to it. This right standing that we get. So the law is upheld in that it points forward, even though we're not bound by the specific commandments of the law of Moses. Now, some of you other Bible scholars, I know we're thinking about Jesus. Sermon on the Mount, Matthew chapter 5, verse 17, do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them. Now, is that a contradiction? No, it's not. Here's why. How do we define the word abolish and how do we define the word fulfill? Well, context again is key. How does Matthew use the word fulfill? And he actually uses this word like 12, 13 times. Let me just read a couple of them to you. Matthew 1:22. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. And then he quotes the prophet. Chapter 2, verse 15. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. And then he quotes Hosea. Chapter 2, verse 17. Then was fulfilled what was spoken by the prophet Jeremiah. Then in chapter 2, verse 23. Might be fulfilled that is written. On and on and on and on. So we see in Matthew, this word fulfill is the idea that something the prophets prophesied is now coming to fulfillment. So that helps us understand what Jesus means. He didn't come to get rid of the law. No, he came to bring about that which it pointed to. He came about to fulfill it. The law pointed forward to him. The law prophesied in that sense. And so, does Romans 7 contradict Romans 3? Does Romans 7 contradict Matthew chapter 5? No. In fact, we uphold the law in that it points forward to the gospel of Jesus Christ, even though we're no longer bound to the commandments in the Jewish law. Thanks for watching. Hope this has been helpful in understanding the fact that we can no longer be under the law as a body of commandments and yet still uphold the law as it points forward to Jesus Christ and the righteousness he provides.